Welcome to Pretoria Prime on the Chris Hedges YouTube channel, December 24th, 2025. A conversation unfolds under the title How the Epstein Class Fails to the Top, where Anand Giridharadas peels back the velvet curtain on a world few dare to name, a world where the powerful punish failure with promotion, parade injustice as reform, and wear the mask of morality while cementing control. What he reveals isn't just hypocrisy, it's a blueprint, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. They call it doing good, but the work on display is camouflage. Listen to Anand. He peels back the glossy veneer of speeches and summits and shows us a durable operating system, an elite network that wraps self-preservation in stories about saving the world. The Epstein emails are not just sordid gossip. They are a window into a class whose highest loyalty is to staying in the circle. As Anand reads it, when people show you who they are, believe them. That line is the key. These are people who look away again and again from economic collapse, from environmental wreckage, from war, from the violence of market rationalizations, and then applaud themselves for filling the gap they helped create. What Giridharadas gets right is the anatomy of the disguise. He names market world, he names win-winism, the pitch that you can make billions and do good, that corporate rationalization and management consulting are neutral tools for human betterment. He tells us from his year at McKinsey in India how those frameworks weren't neutral. They optimized away ties, obligations, whole communities, and then got imported into philanthropy, education, even public health. That's the second, scarier fact. The tools of extraction have learned to speak the language of virtue. Where the conversation could go further is in moving from portrait to leverage. Giridharadas shows how failure among the powerful is rewarded, Summers recirculates. Architects of disastrous wars get think tank seats. People who deregulated markets become the arbiters of reform. This immunity is not a glitch, it's the system. It echoes the Gilded Age. Carnegie crushed unions and built libraries. The monument masks the mechanism. History's pattern rhymes are obvious. Moral monuments for market makers who preserve their own permanence. Hedges presses an essential corrective too. He reminds us that public problem solving is invisible precisely because it succeeds. Food safety, electrification, social security. These are state achievements that become background trust, while app entrepreneurs get the applause for reimagining homelessness. That contrast matters because it points to a single, decisive test. Accountability, not intention, should be our measure of impact. So ask the hard questions. Why again do the powerful engineer the crisis and then sell themselves as saviors? Who benefits when consequence is privatized? Who controls the silence that lets the network survive? Those are not rhetorical flourishes. They are the lines of inquiry that could turn exposure into reform. If you care about real change, accept the central proposition Anand lays out. Elites disguise self-preserving systems as world-saving enterprises. The remedy is structural, not rhetorical. Restore public capacity, insist on transparency, make failure costly, and stop mistaking curated virtue for accountability. The test is not the stories they tell on stage. The test is the structures they protect offstage. That's it, my friends. Please like and subscribe to support my channel. You can find more content on my Spotify and on YouTube under the handle at Pretoria Prime. Until we meet again, this was Scipio Americanus of Pretoria Prime News.